wasn't decent, at least for me, was Disenchanted.
Yeah.
Zach, what'd you think?
Yeah. I think we both are pretty big fans of the original. It's like very charming and very fun, and Amy Adams in particular is so vivacious and such a just breath of fresh air in that film. And I think where I come down on Disenchanted is like when we got Enchanted, the whole idea of sort of like a subversive kind of meta look at like a fairy tale or like princessy kind of environment was fresh. It was new. It
Novel.
hadn't really been it hadn't really been done. Just in the last couple months, we've had The Princess, we've had Rosaline, we've had Catherine Called Birdie. Like it's just entering into a world where that tone isn't special anymore. And if the tone is really the only thing that separates you from the rest of the movie world, I don't know. There's not a lot going on there. There are maybe a couple moments, a couple quick jokes here and there that I chuckled at. But whatever humor they did try to inject into this thing is a lot more base, a lot less surprising than it was in the original. And it just feels very Disney Plus. I don't know how else to really put it. That difference between a theatrical release and a direct to streaming release, it's very evident in the ways that it feels like Disenchanted cut corners.
And it shouldn't be. I love the first one because you could definitely see that the filmmakers came in and had like an obsession with the Disney classics and put them into play. And I agree, that novelty, it wears off over time when you're making a follow-up. It reminds me of Scream in the sense that it's like it's coming in to do something new, but it's like the first one was able to reinvent something. You're just following the same thing again, and not even with something better. I don't think it's a terrible story. I think it's something that it's an interesting play on having her become the evil stepmother. I thought that Maya Rudolph comes in and she does a pretty decent job trying to be the villain in this movie. But we've built this pocket of these overly expensive straight-to-streaming movies. So, yeah, bring it up. Bring up the news. What had to happen this week because of the way that they've been rolling this stuff out.